Hello everyone, welcome to the daily reading. This is your daily message for today, Wednesday, October the 16th, 2019. As part of this series, there's going to be 7 of these daily readings. We're currently on day 3, so enjoy watching over the next couple of days here. If you are subscribed, I highly recommend subscribing to my channel so you get these in your feed. We're using the Hermetic Tarot deck today, as well as the Ancient Animal Wisdom deck and book set. This is a reading for the collective. If you happen to watch these daily readings, and I'm sure I will pick up on your energy. There may be a message in here for you, there may not. So, because I am reading for all signs. Let's see, Spirit, what is your message for today? Wednesday, October the 16th, 2019, for all signs that may be watching. I'll call out the signs as I see them. Let's see, what is the message you want to share with the collective today? Two more shuffles here, guys. We have the Last Judgment, Spirit of the Primal Fire. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Swords in reverse. All right. So, all right off the bat, we have 2 major arcana. So there's a lot of, I would say this could be big energies at play today. I just want to make sure this is a little bit more centered. There we go. There's bigger energies at play today because of these major arcana. And we also have water sign energy coming up. It looks like we have Mars and Pisces. And we also have Taurus coming through here. I'm also tempted to add up the cards. We have 20, 30, 5, which reduces to an 8. So great change. There's a lot of people here who are going through existential types of changes and shifts in energy. We also have air sign energy here. The Princess of Swords, Princess of the Rushing Winds. And she's coming up in reverse. This is air sign energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see if they give us a specific sign. Just air sign energy coming through here. I'm hearing the winds of change, and of course I can hear the winds of change out my window. It's that time of year. I'm going to start with the card at the bottom of the deck with the Princess of Swords in reverse, guys. This can be some communication that's difficult. It can also represent, as an overall theme or challenge for the day, the energy of someone who is spectating, spying. This can be third-party information coming through the grapevine, hearing something. It can be delayed news as well. It can also be someone who is rushing their communications. So we're not listening to each other, we're just speaking. Sometimes thoughtlessly, sometimes thoughtless words come out with this energy. Think of a rushing wind. A rushing wind. We're not what can a rushing wind do except for blow things away? So there could also be here, I'm hearing pushing words away or pushing things out of the way, pushing with speech, pushing with words, trying to get things accomplished, but not really thinking about how we're communicating. That would be this energy. Apart from that, we have the Last Judgment here. The Last Judgment is a final decision. There's no recourse with the Last Judgment. We are basically asking ourselves and saying, final decision, lock it in. Something's being locked in here. So, of course, this can be about giving someone a second chance. But here I'm getting that there's some sort of final decision, something coming down that is, you cannot go back in time at this point, right? This is a card of karma as well. So some sort of karma here, something coming out in the open, announcing something. All right, there can be some final announcement here. You know, think of a judgment day. We also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This can have to do with a separation, a family situation. Often with this card, it can indicate a lack of emotional fulfillment. It can indicate selfishness as well. Someone who feels that they deserve or want, the happily ever after, but that seems very far away at this time. I'm seeing a loss of emotional security here, or something feeling drained emotionally. We have the Lord of Perfected Success. All right, so I really feel like something here is falling far short of being perfected success. In fact, we have the opposite here. Instead of the, the happily ever after, the happy home, happy family, the emotional security, we have a drainage here. We have some kind of a loss. And it seems to have been locked in the past here. This is where it is going. The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. We also want to look to see where Taurus is in the sky. I believe it's currently, or what planet is in Taurus right now, and that would be Uranus, the planet of change and upheaval and surprises, coming in with the Hierophant, which is ruled by Taurus, which is all about that. Dogma, structure, institutions, teaching. It can also represent, commitment, vows, relationships, the norm. Here we have a rebel type energy. The way things are no longer working for us anymore. We're starting to question the way things are being done. Of course, it says here, Magus of the Eternal Gods. So Magus, teacher, doctrine, dogma. This can actually be someone who is a bad friend or a bad teacher, someone who goes against the rules, someone who rebels. The way things are is no longer working. Of course, with these two cards here, this can definitely indicate divorce, separation, leaving an institution, extreme unhappiness with regards to a commitment. Maybe we took some vows, they no longer serve us anymore. This can be someone who is in an unhappy marriage or an unhappy relationship, and the Last Judgment is kind of like, it's either saying going back into that, or it's saying this is, this is not working for me anymore, or this is something that has to change. There's great change today, but I do feel like something is getting locked in. That's the thing that I'm getting. Last Judgment's kind of saying, sure, this is what you really want, because if that's the case, it could be another 10, 15, 20 years before, you have this opportunity to change what you have going on for you. But again, I'm getting more the sense here that someone is deciding to give something another chance. It can be here that has to do with a marriage or a commitment here that is unstable emotionally, and or someone is rebelling against a separation, or does not understand or does not believe that whatever vows they took, or whatever structures were in place, is really working for them anymore. And so Final Judgment, this is saying that this can be delivered also with some disconcerting news, or something that's difficult to hear. So once again, we have water signs: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. And with the Last Judgment card, we're just looking at here some final karma coming through, a final decision. And with the air sign energy, someone is rushing through with some difficult words, difficult communication. This can be with regards to, like I said, a breakup, a separation, a divorce, a decreeing that something is no longer working for them. That makes sense. But that, I do feel like this is a warning as well, to be careful with your speech, because this can have very long impact. We are in a pig year, so it's like throwing a pebble into a placid lake. The ripples will be seen and felt far beyond what normally we would see, because we're in such a it's just the nature of the environment that we're in right now. It's more sensitive. Things take longer to heal. Everything is sort of slowed down. So the littlest things can have the biggest ripple, the most implication. Let's see, what is your guidance for today? Wednesday, October 16th, 2019 for the collective. I'll take this one. Okay, we have the flamingo. Interesting. Just going to pull these down. Flamingos, as you know, live in warmer climates, like Central America, Miami, you might see them. South America, maybe. Very brightly colored, sort of, I'm kind of getting the picture also. I mean, they're not the most practical birds, right? They're maybe a little bit finicky. They would definitely stand out. A bit flamboyant as well. So let's take a look. Flamingo is number 10. We have a 10. We have two 10s here then in our reading, resulting in this 20. So this can definitely, I'm seeing final decisions and endings here. All right, final decisions. A cycle has definitely come to an end. Something's as bad as it's going to get, or the emotional lack is as much as it's going to be, before we make this decision to completely rebel against our situation. Okay, so Flamingo talks about hero, or means hero or celebration. Okay, I'm sorry, the African word would be hero or hero, and the meaning is celebration. It's time to celebrate. Put on your most vibrant costume and shake your tail feathers. Flamingos gather in the thousands and put on spectacular shows. Today is a celebration of life. Dance, sing, draw, cook. Just make sure you are sharing your flamboyance with a friend or lover. It's time to tempt your senses and embark on an adventurous journey. Choose one specific venture that inspires you this week and let spirit guide you. That's definitely not what I was expecting to hear. But I'm getting a little bit of a rebellious spirit here. I also want to say that I'm picking up the LGBTQ plus community as well. I'm just speaking of flamboyance and celebration, and just I'm seeing in my mind, I'm now seeing sort of some kind of Mardi Gras like celebration. I'm actually being drawn to Brazil now, and I'm seeing someone leaving. I'm seeing someone leaving a situation where they are now and deciding that they're going to celebrate their life instead of mourn the loss of it. This can also be, like I said, a rebellious energy. So this is someone deciding to be who they truly are and realizing that they weren't fulfilled where they were before. This can also be someone who is shooting off a text message to someone saying, you know what? I'm glad it's over because now I can go do what I really want to do and celebrate my life instead of watching it, just being unhappy. So, final decision. This wasn't making me very happy. I'm rebelling against whatever this was. I'm deciding to celebrate my life instead of, what would be the alternative. So it's a celebration. It's a day to choose something, choose a different path. It's a celebration of life in all its glory. So however that resonates for you, it may not resonate for you. The colors obviously that I'm getting here are pink. There's like yellows and oranges and reds. So passion, heart. I'm getting also the survival instincts kicking in. So the lower chakras, the base chakras. I'm also getting that drumming, listening to drumming, doing some sort of drumming is going to be good as well, to kind of rally the energy here. But I'm also getting it's a call to people to be themselves, to be authentically themselves. Also thinking of costumes. I mean, we are getting towards the end of October here, so some of you are using costumes to express yourself more authentically. Or maybe you work in the sort of theater industry, or you're exploring different sides or aspects of your personality through dressing up, through costumes, that kind of thing. So anyway, guys, this is your daily reading. Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to book a private reading with me, information below in the description. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.